What up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another reaction video. Now in this video, this man is saying if you don't have money for a sitter, you don't need to be dating, child. Listen, and I think these videos are relevant because we always hear women talk about how a man shouldn't be dating if he can't pay for this, and if he can't pay for a woman just in general, he shouldn't be dating. So I like to hear when men call out women for their unrealistic expectations as well. That, hey, if you're gonna call out men and talk about they shouldn't be dating for whatever reason or another, then it's okay for men to call you out for your unrealistic reasons of why you are out here asking men to pay for your babysitter, child. Well, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. Y'all definitely chime in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. And y'all definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Let's get into the video. Here we go.
Ladies, if you don't have money to cover your babysitting fees, you don't need to be worried about going on no motherfucking dates. Just had a homeboy tell me that a girl asked him to pay for her babysitting fees to go on their first date. Not a second date, not a third date, not them actually dating. The first date. What you think my homeboy said? Out of here.
Listen, and that's how it should be. A man is not responsible for paying for your babysitter. Come on now. We talked about this before where a woman spoke out and said she definitely think that a man should be willing to pay for her babysitter if he wants to take her out. No, ma'am, you need to be embarrassed. That's an embarrassment for you to expect a man that you're just now meeting and going out to try to get to know, to ask him to pay for your babysitting fees. That you should be embarrassed to even bring that up. Quite frankly, if you can't get that in order and get a proper babysitter for your child, you really should not be going on a date. You should just stay home with your kid. I'm just saying. And to me, that's different from what they're talking about. Oh, a man can't pay for this and pay for that. No, women are out here being unrealistic and they want men to just spend too much money up on trying to get to know them. That is totally different. I think that if a man takes you to Red Lobster or wherever, you should be okay with that because there shouldn't be any expectations up on dating somebody because you're trying to get to know them. It's a difference than when you're saying, I need you to pay for my child to have a babysitter to go out with you. It's irresponsible. That's irresponsible on so many levels. There's no way you should be asking anybody for that. If you can't square that away, yeah, you shouldn't be dating. For real, for real. Why isn't the father able to watch the child? You can't get the father of the child to babysit, to take his child for the night or for the evening. But once again, these are the women who like to say, oh, if you're a man and you can't pay this amount of money and you can't do this and you can't give a woman money on the first date, then you shouldn't be dating. These are the same women that like to say, oh, you broke if you can't handle this kind of woman and this level up woman. Like, come on now. And these so-called leveled up women can't even pay for a babysitter. You can't even get a babysitter to go out on a date with a man. That says a lot about you. That really does. And this is why I don't take a lot of women seriously when they're speaking, because a lot of them are bullshit and they're lying about their situations. But you're trying to shame men at the same time. You talking about what men don't have and they're this and they need to do this when you don't have it either. But oh, because you're a woman, I guess, oh, it's supposed to be acceptable. Oh, women's supposed to be broke. Oh, in a day and age where women got bank accounts and they can work, they're CEOs and they're boss chicks and they're entrepreneurs and they got all these money. But y'all, you really can't spend all this money. You got it all somewhere, right? But you don't never have it when it's time to use it. You never can pull it up when you need it. Like for a babysitter. It doesn't make any sense. All these educated women out here with all these degrees and they're still looking for a man to pay all their bills. It does not add up. It does not add up. It really does not. And so when we see stuff like this, it's perplexing. It's like, wait a minute now. All these so-called the most educated women having issues when it comes to dating. You can't pay for a babysitter. I would think that that would be the easiest thing that you can do. But you can't do that. And you want a man to do it, a stranger, to pay for somebody to watch your kid? It just doesn't make any sense, y'all. I want to get y'all thoughts literally in the comments. Chime in. Why do you think these so-called boss chicks are having a hard time paying their rent, their bills, their babysitters, and everything else? Why do they need a man to come in and do it if they can do it so well for themselves? Let me know in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe, you guys. Chime in. I want to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.